What up, everybody? It's your boy BigDonSkillz bringing you another video. We are going to finally do the ranking of Pokemon sprites. We're going to start off with Gen 1. If you see right now on the left is going to be the Japanese Pokemon Green. On the right is going to be the Pokemon Red and Blue as we know it. So I'm going to rank through all of these. Let me know what y'all think your favorite one is down in the comment section below. And let's get it started. All right, so we're starting off with number 1, Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, Gen 1 sprite is just not good in my opinion. It just looked very stubby and the leap is kind of goofy. I think the Pokemon Red and Blue version looks slightly better, but I'd say this is an overall L for one of the most legendary starters of all time. Ivysaur. Okay, I like both of these. The original version, he's kind of leaned down, he's fierce, he's got this look in his eyes, but then I like the way he stands up in the Pokemon Red and Blue version. I think he looks a little bit weirder in the eyes on the original, so I'm gonna have to go with the Pokemon Red and Blue. I'm sticking with the right on this one. My boy Venusaur. Yeah, this is a hot mess on the left. We're gonna go with the Red and Blue version. That looks really good. I think that is a really clean look to Venusaur. He looks fierce, he's massive, you know, you can see the vegetation on him. I think this is really well done. Charmander, this one, the one on the left, I like how he's animated. I can tell what they were going for. It's kind of like the signature Charmander like hop walk. On the right, it just doesn't really look like Charmander. I'm gonna say this one is left. We're going left on this one. Charmeleon. Okay. I don't know what they did with his hands on the left, but the hands are not it, dude. Red and Blue wins by default. I actually like this Charmeleon. I think he looks pretty good. You know, he looks fierce, like he's swiping and he's like dashing forward. I've always been a fan of this Charmeleon. Back sprite, that'll be for another video. What is this? That Charizard on the left is like happy. His arm is kind of not there. His left arm, I don't know what they're doing with that. He's happy. He's like he's holding the flame in his hand. That one's all over the place. Default goes to Pokemon Red and Blue for sure. Okay, Squirtle. I like Squirtle's original sprite. It lacks detail though. It lacks a little bit of detail, but I think the Pokemon Red and Blue is a lot better. This one on the left, it's kind of hard to see what's going on with the look of it. So we're going with the Red and Blue version. Wartortle. Ooh, I like this other one. You can see his tail a lot more on the left side, but I like the pose a lot better for the right. I think Wartortle was probably the coolest mid evolution for the original starting 3. I've always liked his like wing cap Mario like ears. I always thought that was a really underrated part of Wartortle, but I'm gonna go with the original. I say original, but Red and Blue. Blastoise. Ooh. That green version looks pretty good, though. I kind of like that one. That one looks a little bit more Blastoise-y, whatever that means. I think even on the right, they both look really good. And even though Blastoise doesn't really look like this, I still think it looks very menacing. Like when I see that Blastoise on the right, he looks like a boss, right? Like a literal boss, like a Team Rocket would have a Blastoise or something. That's just kind of what it looks like to me. I'm gonna go with a draw for this one. I think they both did a really good job. I like both of these. Now we're going to the bug types. Caterpie, this is pretty much exactly the same. Not too much to say about this one. Basic, it's Caterpie. He's only there for a little bit. I would give this a draw for sure. Metapod, a very basic Pokemon that I feel like they tried to do too much with the angle. I always thought looking at it as an original that this was his nose, right? I always thought this was Metapod's nose, but looking at it now, I don't think it actually is. I'm gonna go with a draw for this one too. These both don't really stick out to me. Butterfree, ooh. Dude, that one on the left looks like Mothra almost. He kind of has a Godzilla look to him. That's a pretty cool pose though. I like that one. That's a really cool pose. The Red and Blue Butterfree looks really good. I'm gonna have to give this a tie as well. I think they both did a really good job with the Butterfree look. It looks a little bit more scary. It looks scarier on the left, but right looks more Butterfree. Weedle. Pokemon Red and Blue, I would say for this one. The green version looks a little too... it looks incomplete. I think the original Weedle looks a lot better. Red and Blue wins. Oh, Kakuna. But there was something about the claw look from Kakuna that I really like. I'm gonna go with Red and Blue on this one because I always thought Kakuna was such a cool looking Pokemon, and you realize it's literally just a cocoon and it learns Harden, and it's sad. It's such a cool look, but nothing going for it. Red and Blue wins this one. Last one for this video is going to be Beedrill. Red and Blue wins. This green version, the proportions are really weird. Like it has potential, but I think Red and Blue cleaned it up really well. I always thought Beedrill was another one of the cool early Pokemon. It was just anticlimactic because you spend all this time grinding for it, and then once you evolve it was trash. So I would love to see a evolution for Beedrill. I think it had a mega evolution, but I want to see a true evolution for Beedrill. That'd be super cool to add another evolution to the bug line to make them like really strong. But Red and Blue wins this one. All right, but that is going to be it for the first row. That's the first 15. But I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Let me know what y'all think of the format. If you want to see more from this, of course, like and subscribe and comment down below what y'all think of the video. But once again, I appreciate y'all. Have a good rest of y'all day. See you on the flip side. Deuces.